Have you ever noticed that one bad moment can stay in your mind much longer than a good one? That's exactly the idea behind this TED Talk by Alison Ledgerwood. She starts with a very simple but powerful question. Why do our failures seem to stick in our minds longer than our successes? For example, when something good happens, we feel happy for a moment. But then, that feeling quickly disappears. But when something bad happens, we keep thinking about it for hours, sometimes even for days. Alison Ledgerwood explains that our minds may naturally get stuck in negative thinking. To study this, she and her colleague ran some experiments about something called framing. In one experiment, participants learned about a surgical procedure. One group was told it had a 70% success rate. The other group was told it had a 30% failure rate. Of course, this is exactly the same information, but people reacted differently. When they heard 70% success, they felt positive. When they heard 30% failure, they felt negative. But here's the most interesting part. When people first saw the positive frame, they could later change their minds after hearing the negative version. But when they first saw the negative frame, they tended to stay stuck there, even after hearing the positive version. So what does it mean? It means that it's much easier for our brains to go from good to bad than from bad to good. Once a negative idea enters our mind, it becomes harder to replace it with a positive one. And I think that's what makes this talk so relevant, because it's not only about psychology experiments, it is about daily life. The bad comment, the rejection, the stressful meeting, the small disappointments, these things stay with us. Meanwhile, the good parts of the day often pass too quickly. So Alison's message is simple but important. We need to train our minds to notice the positive. She mentions, for example, practicing gratitude and talking more about the good things that happen. In the end, the talk reminds us that maybe the glass is not empty after all. Maybe we just need to make a bigger effort to see that it's still half full. If you want the link to the full talk, just comment below and I'll share it with you. And if you like interesting ideas like this, make sure to follow my profile for more.